So let's imagine that there's a public company, and the company is doing well, but it has done its homework. And according to future projections, it will be more profitable if the company downsizes, turning itself into a private company. Hence the need for a restructuring. What that company would need to do is to make sure that it fits into the requirements of a private company and then re-register as a private company. According to Section 63 of the Companies and Allied Matters Act 2020, here are the procedures to take to re-register the company as a private company. So the first step is to have a board of directors meeting. So this is a meeting where all the directors of the company would come together. This is a very big decision after all. So there has to be a board resolution approving the re-registration of the company as a private company. After that board resolution, then they would convene a general meeting. This is where all the members of the company and people who are entitled to attend the general meeting would come. When they come together, they would pass a special resolution, which is usually 3/4 majority. And when that special resolution is passed, this would authorize the re-registration process. So after this special resolution has been passed, the company has to wait until 28 days have expired before making an application to CAC to approve the re-registration of the company as a private company. This is to give time to aggrieved or dissenting members of the company who didn't want that change to make an application to the court to cancel that special resolution. Now, during this 28 days process, there are three things that can happen. The first is that the company waits 28 days and no dissenting party actually takes an application to the Federal High Court. The second instance is that aggrieved members of the company actually took steps and applied to the Federal High Court, but then later they withdrew their application. And then the last instance is that they applied to the High Court and they actually stuck with that decision. Now, these aggrieved parties or dissenting members of the company that don't want this change or re-registration have 28 days after the passing of the resolution to cancel that resolution. Now, this application can be made by the following people who did not consent to or vote in favor of the resolution. 1. Holders of at least 5% in nominal value of the company's issued shares or any class of the company's issued share capital. So for a company limited by shares, usually someone holding at least 5% is a significant shareholder. If the company is not limited by shares, at least 5% of its members. So maybe a company limited by guarantee. If it has 100 members, if 20 of its members are dissenting and want to cancel that special resolution, they can make an application to the Federal High Court. And 3, at least 50 members of the company. Now, if we have more than one dissenting member, so probably like 50 dissenting members, an application may be made on behalf of the persons entitled to make it by such one or more of their number as they may appoint for that purpose. This simply means that one or more persons can actually represent the other people in representative capacity. So if after 28 days there is no objection, or there was objection but then they withdrew it, the company would deliver to CAC an application in the prescribed form containing statements of the company's proposed name on the registration accompanied by the following. 1. A copy of the special resolution passed. 2. A copy of the memorandum and articles of association of the company as altered. And 3. A statement of compliance that the requirements for re-registration as a private company have been complied with. If CAC is satisfied and happy, then CAC will issue the company a certificate of incorporation as a private company. But this is for when there's no objection, or when they make an application and then later withdraw it. But what if they decide to go through with it? Well, when they make the application to the court, then the applicant shall give notice of such application to CAC and to the company. So when the company receives the notice of the application for cancellation, then the company shall notify CAC. So when the court hears this application, there are two ways this can go. The court either makes an order cancelling the special resolution, which means that there will be no re-registration, or the court makes an order confirming the special resolution, which means that there will be a re-registration. So if the court cancels the resolution, then the company shall within 15 days from that order deliver to CAC a certified true copy of the court order cancelling the resolution to re-register the company as a private company. And where the court confirms the resolution, then the company shall within 15 days from the court order make an application for re-registration to CAC, which will be accompanied by the following. 1. A certified true copy of the court order confirming the resolution for re-registration of the company as a private company. 2. A copy of the special resolution passed. 3. A printed copy of the memorandum of association of the company as altered. And 4. A statement of compliance that the requirements for re-registration as a private company have been complied with. If CAC is happy, then CAC will issue the company a certificate of incorporation as a private company. Note: this new certificate of incorporation would show that the company has been re-registered and also shows the date of issue. The certificate would serve as prima facie evidence that the requirements of Section 63 of CAMA have been complied with. And that's all for our first corporate law practice procedure. The next procedure video we are going to make is the procedure to take to re-register a private company as a public company. Thank you very much for watching my video. If you like what you just watched now, please like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Also, please feel free to hit the notification bell so that you get updates when my videos come out. Engaging with the content actually helps the algorithm see my videos, so I get to share it with more people. Don't worry, we'll be getting more content like this. Have a great day.